Greetings! We are from the Group 1 researchers from Bstm21B that will present our research study entitled Importance, Performance Analysis, and Satisfaction of Office Administration Students in Flexible Learning as Instructional Delivery Mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao. According to Batam 2020, flexible learning is being applied not only to learn academics, but also to learn extracurricular activities for students. Flexible learning, like all other educational methods, offers advantages and disadvantages. Decoding and comprehending these positives and negatives can assist colleges in developing techniques for more effectively delivering classes, ensuring a positive learning experience for students. This study will be useful to instructors, administrators, and future researchers, particularly the office administration students. Administrators are encouraged to produce programs with intention of providing effective platforms for students to enhance their understanding of new normal learning. To achieve academic standards, instructors must develop better learning platforms. Students may increase their productivity by engaging in regular flexible learning and improving their technical skills, which will help them build new ways of learning that are adapted to their specific learning needs. This will serve as a foundation for future researchers to do more study on this topic. The purpose of this study is to obtain a detailed knowledge of the importance, performance analysis, and satisfaction of office administration students in flexible learning as the instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao.
The Importance Performance Analysis model of John Martilla and John James is a model derived from a theory from expectancy discrimination by R.L. Oliver. The IPA model discusses the features that can be identified based on the quadrants, horizontal and vertical lines. It is a qualitative method that seeks to provide a thorough examination of an individual's own experiences. This is also done using a graph with an x-axis representing performance and a y-axis representing significance. The four quadrants of IPA imply various situations with each quadrant having a distinct potential strategy. Quadrant 1, keep up the good work. This is high on importance and performance. Quadrant 2, concentrate on this. It is high importance and low performance. Quadrant 3, low priority. This is low on importance and performance. And Quadrant 4, overkill. That is low on performance and high on performance.
Table 1 shows the level of importance of flexible learning to Bachelor of Science in Office Administration students. The highest weighted mean of 3.52 is direct social interaction. This result shows that the more you interact with people, the more you learn. The lowest weighted mean 2.40 represent monitor behavioral characteristics, and this result indicates that some people do not think that monitoring behavior can be provided for them. The average weighted mean for office administration student across the first, second, third, and fourth years is 3.20. This indicates that office administration students recognize the importance of flexible learning in the Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao.
Table 2, the level of performance shows that the highest weighted mean is 3.39 and the lowest weighted mean is 3.01, and the result shows that overall performance are good. Level of performance of different attributes of flexible learning to BSO at students. Table 2, the level of performance weighted mean for first, second, third, and fourth year office administration student is 3.20. This demonstrates the office management student at the Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao appreciate the good of flexible learning.
This study shows the level of satisfaction to Bachelor in Science of Office Administration students. The highest weighted mean is 3.33, which is convenient access to learning. It appears that the students have worked hard. The lowest weighted mean is 3.03, which is cost-effective. There shall be poor satisfaction, making students to merely clear in order to proceed as opposed to getting excellent results. The average mean for first, second, third, and fourth year office administration students is 3.20. This demonstrates that office management students at the Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao appreciate the good of flexible learning.
The importance performance analysis or IPA diagram was employed by the researcher with the help of survey performed with 61 Bachelor of Science in Office Administration students as respondents. The importance and performance of direct social interaction were in 3.52 and 3.44 in quadrant 1. The importance and performance of monitored behavioral parameter range from 2.40 to 3.18 falls into quadrant 4. The levels of importance and performance of cost effectiveness were 3.32 and 2.95%, comes within quadrant 1. The importance and performance of convenient access to learn materials were 3.27 to 3.38. It falls within quadrant 1. Work-life balance important in performance level were 3.26 and 3.18. Effectively falls within quadrant 1. Time savers importance performance levels were 3.36 and 3.23 effectively, which places it in quadrant 1. The levels of relevance and effective performance were 3.31 and 3.20 falls inside under the quadrant 1. It was found that researcher investigation of the importance, performance, and satisfaction level of Bachelor of Science in Office Administration students.
Pearson R and T-test. Number 1, T-test for significance of correlation between importance and satisfaction. Step 1. The null hypothesis states that there is no significant difference between importance and satisfaction of PSO students towards flexible learning as instruction delivery mode of PDM, while the alternative hypothesis states that there is. Step 2. The level of significance is 0.05 and two-tailed tests. DF is n-2 is 61 minus 2 equals to 59. The critical value is positive negative 2.000. Step 3. The computation of test value. As the given formula, T is equals to R square root n-2 over 1 minus R squared. Substitute 0.239 square root 59 over 1 minus 0.239 squared is equals to 1.891. Step 4. Since the computed test value 1.891 falls under the non-rejection region, do not reject the null hypothesis. Step 5. Therefore, there is no significant difference between the importance and satisfaction of PSO students towards flexible learning as instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao.
T-test for significance of correlation between performance and satisfaction. Step 1. The null hypothesis states that there is no significant difference between the performance and satisfaction of BSO students toward flexible learning as instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao, while the alternative hypothesis states that there is. Step 2. The level of significance is 0.05 and two-tailed test. The degree of freedom is n-2 substituted as 61 minus 2 is equal to 59, and the critical value is positive negative 2. Step 3. The computation of test value. As the formula given, T is equal to R square root of n-2 over 1 minus R squared, substituted as 0.238 square root of 61 minus 2 over 1 minus 0.239 squared. Step 4. Since the computed test value, 10.439, falls under the rejection region, reject the null hypothesis. Step 5. Therefore, there is significant difference between the performance and satisfaction of BSO students toward flexible learning as instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao.
A t-test for two sample means in a statistical research is a data analysis of two separate samples selected among different populations. The test goal is to determine the statistical significance of the difference between the two groups. The findings of a hypothesis test comparing levels of importance, performance, and satisfaction from first to fourth years will be presented in this table. Meanwhile, there is no significant difference between the importance of first and second years, second and third years, second and fourth years, and third and fourth years for Bachelor of Science in Office Administration students toward flexible learning as an instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao.
Performance. The results showed that there is a significant difference between the performance of first and third years for Bachelor of Science in Office Administration students toward flexible learning as an instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao. Meanwhile, there is no significant difference between the performance of first and second years, first and fourth years, second and third years, and second and fourth years for Bachelor of Science in Office Administration students toward flexible learning as an instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao.
Satisfaction. The result showed that there is a significant difference between the satisfaction of first and second years and first and fourth years for Bachelor of Science in Office Administration students toward flexible learning as an instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao. Meanwhile, there is no significant difference between the satisfaction of first and third years, second and third years, second and fourth years, and third and fourth years for Bachelor of Science in Office Administration student towards flexible learning as an instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao.
Flexible learning is not a distinct field of study. Adaptability in teaching and learning is suitable for any mode of education, including face-to-face academic learning. These findings indicated that there is significant difference to determine the satisfaction of first and second years, first and fourth years for Bachelor of Science in Office Administration students. Meanwhile, there is no significant difference in satisfaction between the first and third years, the second and third years, the second and fourth years, and the third and fourth years. According to the findings of this study, Bachelor of Science Office Administration students are placed with the usage of flexible learning as an instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao. According to the findings of this study, Bachelor of Science Office Administration students are placed with the usage of flexible learning as an instructional delivery mode of Pambayang Dalubasaan ng Marilao.